Julius von Klever's landscapes were very popular. One of his pictures is now located in the Voronezh Art Museum. It is called Snow in the Forest, or as some other people may know it, A Winter Sunset in a Spruce Forest. It was painted in 1885. Personally, what attracted me to the landscape is its color palette. I've always been a big lover of sunsets, especially in winter. The sky is pinkish and orange, contrasting with the white snow in the front. As you can see in the background right now, the atmosphere of this picture is very relaxing and peaceful. But let's start from the beginning. Before talking about the landscape itself, we need to learn more about the person behind it. Many people disregard this part as unnecessary, but truthfully speaking, it is incredibly disrespectful, so I deem it essential to tell you more about a talented man who created this charming piece of art. Julius von Klever was born on 31st of January in 1853 in Tartu. He was enrolled in the Imperial Academy of Fine Arts where he studied architecture. Not long after, he started taking on landscape classes, and in 1870 he was expelled from the academy for unknown reason. Some even say that he dropped out. However, he didn't give up painting on that. He started making exhibitions featuring his own artworks, and in 1871 a famous count purchased one of his artworks, and that was the beginning of his products starting to sell. Later on, many other influential people decided that they wanted to acquire his paintings. However, in 1890s, he had to give up painting for a short period of time due to a scandal that he was involved in, also featuring his academy. He had to move to Germany to avoid the situation. However, after the revolution, Soviet Union's Society of Artists started supporting him financially, and he taught in the academy for the rest of his life. During his working years, Julius von Klever was overwhelmed by orders, and sometimes it would even have come to a point where he would have to finish them all in a matter of days. However, it didn't stop him from drawing the landscapes that he enjoyed. So this painting is, as I presume, was one of the paintings that were inspired by Russian forests. The artist, as many sources state, was very amazed by Russian forests from which eternity emanates, and from the canvas of the masters we can see the tranquility and the amazing beauty of nature looking at us. Many people state that in 1870s he was inspired by northern forests covered in snow, and even went to an island, Nargen and Estonia, where he would draw the landscapes such as this. However, specifically about this picture, little to nothing is known, as Julius von Klever's history was forgotten over the years. Julius von Klever liked painting simple Russian landscapes common for ordinary people. He would often draw lakes, plains covered in snow, and woods. Drawn by him, these landscapes will definitely touch you, as there is always something familiar in them, even if you have never seen anything like this in real life before. Julius liked to picture nature, and he always painted in his own style, which wasn't approved by many teachers and other art professionals. In 1879, Julius went to an island called Nargen, where he found a new source of inspiration, romantic and harsh forest. This became a true discovery for Russian landscape of the second half of the 19th century. By the beginning of 1880s, Klever had already matured as an artist. Own artistic vision and his own unique style. His paintings belong to the style Romanticism, which is always classified as landscapes featuring many color and light effects. Despite looking like a photo, many of the landscapes by Julius are actually made up, non-existent places. However, being true to life was never his goal. Klever has always striven for his art to be as expressive as possible, and Snow in the Forest is one of his northern paintings, meaning that he drew it after his trip to Oregon, where he got inspired to draw more harsh, snowy forests, but he still kept drawing his beloved topic, sunsets, which contrast very well on this picture specifically.